as suspected from the trailer, obviously no GT. We did see all the final forms of Frieza, which then we can extrapolate to the Android saga and see that we are going to get all the forms of Cell, obviously, but that's like an obvious choice. I was super hoping, I was excited when they started showing Raditz and then went through like the Cybermen and all them stuff in Vegeta, because I was like, okay, if we're gonna have like a really decently long trailer, this is gonna go all the way up to like GT, or at least cover up into the Buu arc and get all those missing characters, like that would be great. It did only go up to the Frieza saga. We do have, I think, 2 more full character trailers before the game actually launches. I could be wrong about that, but that's just like going based on what they've already done in the past. I'm guessing that the next full character trailer is going to be the Cell arc with all of the missing characters that we haven't seen yet from there. You know, like the minor androids and Cell's forms and whatnot, and Cell Jr. and all that stuff. And I do think that we're also going to see another trailer that actually goes through the Buu arc before the game releases, because they've done a good job showing a lot of the super characters already. I do think there are a few more super characters from the Tournament of Power especially that they're going to be showing off, but we have yet to see who they are exactly going to be, and I don't want to make any predictions. I'll let Globku handle that stuff because he's really good at doing that. When it comes to this trailer in particular, I don't consider it too much of an L. It's just like they did show a lot of the characters that, like I said, wouldn't like deserve their own huge like character trailer like we've seen in the past for other individualistic characters like Kui and, you know, Gildo and, you know, Jason Burger or Ginyu, all the like the Ginyu Force, the different versions of the characters from the Frieza arc. We did get a little bit more story there with Frieza versus Goku like we've seen already. I still think GT is going to be DLC. A lot of people don't agree with that, and they have the right to. I don't see why they would hold off on not putting that, especially when we're getting like Daima as DLC and Dragon Ball Super Superhero. It's like, yeah, they know people want GT, so they're going to use it for DLC and we're going to buy it. That's extra money in their pockets. It'd kind of be stupid not to. If anything, I think we'll get like one teaser character from OG and possibly GT just to like see what's in there. I still haven't seen anything about movies, so I don't know if that's going to be its own DLC pack or not, but I'm assuming that everyone from Tenkaichi 3 at least is going to return. I don't know exactly what they're going to do because they do have to rework some characters because they have mixed in a lot of like Raging Blast mechanics when it comes to this. So they are going to have to rework some characters because a lot of the, well, GT and OG weren't in Raging Blast or Raging Blast 2, though Raging Blast 2 did include a lot of the movie characters. So I think that there's something there to probably technical working on stuff, and they just want to make sure the rest of the game, the base game, is good at this point. So I think that while the trailer didn't wow me, it was nice to see that we're getting, with 2 trailers left, we can pretty much predict that it's going to be the Android arc and the Buu arc. So I think we can get a lot of, you know, cool characters that we're going to see from there. Basically, we can guess because it's people that have probably been in Dragon Ball. It's probably people that have been in Tenkaichi 3, so it's not like we really have to extrapolate too much past that. It's just the super characters that we have to like kind of guess about, and not only them, but also the characters that haven't shown up yet, like Movie, OG, and Z. So I don't know. This trailer, while not amazing, it still gave us a lot of good context for how they're going to be promoting the game up until its release. So we know kind of like the predictable schedule of the release schedule and what they're going to be showing. So I think based on inference and being able to kind of predict what's going to be in those trailers, it can help us like keep our hype to a minimum so we know exactly what's coming. Like we know we're probably not going to get like a surprise GT or Movies trailer at this point. And while like there have been sources that have been talking about OG and GT, like Sean Schemmel or the marketing producer, the marketing executive, I think that like those things are great hints to what's going to be in the game eventually, but not what's going to be in base. And I think that's going to be where the line's drawn, the complete difference in opinions on basically what's going to be in base and what's not. Because there's some people that are saying it's not going to be 164 characters. Again, that's not confirmed. That's just based on this grid that they keep on using. But adding in all the different Frieza and Saiyan Saga characters that they just did, and you know, Frieza's forms and stuff, it's more and more and more the slots are getting taken away, and we can see where the Cell slots are going to be taking, and then the Buu slots also. So there's still a lot of stuff that we haven't seen yet within those 3 arcs, and I'm just looking forward to what they're going to show. Now, before I end the video, I actually do want to talk about the poll that we just did recently do, admittedly, a couple days ago, so it might not have like a ton of votes yet on it, but I still want to cover it. When it comes down to this, I said, will you be purchasing the DLC for Sparking Zero? And if so, what are you most interested in? 8% of the vote said Daima, 55% of the vote, which is the overwhelming majority of those votes, said GT. 33% of the vote said movies and OVAs, and 5% of the vote said other. I mean, you could just tell just from based on the snippets that you've seen of the actual people that are in chat, like, it's usually GT is like the #1 thing that people want, which is nice to see as a GT fan. So I'm happy that a lot of people are actually expecting it or wanting it, whether they like GT or not. It at least proves that it's popular within the games themselves. And hopefully we do get our Super Saiyan 4s and we do get the villains, because they're some of the best designed villains in all of Dragon Ball. So hopefully, crossing our fingers, we're definitely going to get it for DLC, I'm hoping. Anyway, that's going to be the video for today. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe and all that other good stuff that I feel like I shouldn't have to really like let you guys know. You guys pretty much know how to use YouTube, so I don't even know why I say it anymore. I think it's just like muscle memory. But that's going to be the video, and as I always say, I love it. Thank you.
And thank you.
Ivy Valentine subscribes to Mark Yoon, so should you. Enjoy your treat!